Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Discord people?
What's up? How did you meet Viperactive?
Oh my gosh.
Online.
I got on the internet.
Yeah.
I got a DM one day on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Said, hey, here's a video of me playing your song. He's like, let's cook.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
What made me interested to make a collaboration with Viperactive? What was that first song? And then he came over here to this studio and showed me everything else, and I was like, oh damn, this is sick.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Viperactive, my Joytime Collective, THW. Can we expect more from the label? A little project, maybe, perhaps. Maybe sooner than later.
Maybe. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah. Mello, any trap coming up? Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah, if you like trap, you ain't ready. They're really good. If I could remix any Marshmello track, which track would it be and why? Man, probably the rhythm stuff, just because like it's like hard bass music, and hard bass music is so like translatable to other bass music genres, you know. And like I'm like a trap and like, you know, 140 like a deeper dub kind of guy these days, so I feel like I always enjoy like taking one genre and just like shoving it into another, you know. So yeah, probably the rhythm stuff for that reason. Main musical inspirations right now? Oh my god.
Yeah. What do you think?
Joyride, Eptic, Skrillex, Space Laces, Murata. Yeah. Mixdown game is crazy. Yeah.
Space Laces mixdown game. Yeah. Eptic mixdown.
Yeah, literally. I'm just like a mixdown guy.
Mixdown, like the engineering side.
Yeah.
Viper, have you ever been to Spain?
No, I'm uncultured. I've only ever been to Canada and Mexico when I was like 5. But I went to Canada for the first time because we did a Joytime show out there in Montreal. Yeah. That was so fun. Yeah. That was a great show.
What's some advice you can give for a young artist?
Oh my gosh.
I'll let you take this one.
Okay.
I feel like a lot has changed for you in the last year, maybe?
Yeah.
So maybe you might...
So this is not like how it is for everybody, but for me, like not focusing too much on, I feel like a lot of people get stuck in like this kind of trap of focusing all their time and energy on trying to play like local shows in their hometown. I think that like while fun, it's just like, as far as like growing as an artist and all that, it's like, it's all about music production, and it's about just trying to like fall in love with the process of making music and doing it constantly all the time. It's like I produce every day, you know. There's not a day that goes by unless I'm like, you know, sick or something where I stop. But that, and then just, you know, releasing your music, trying to have a song out, you know, every month or whatever, which gets easier as you know, continue to work on your music and actually output more, and
you get your confidence like when you're just releasing like, oh, this release went well, you know, and then after 5 really good releases, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But even be ready for the first several, the first several to just do nothing, you know. But sometimes that's okay. Like the song that Mello found originally, Angel's Crest, like that song did not do very well when it first came out, and it took a long time, but then eventually it picked up a lot of steam, you know.
I think in that weekend it was like me and Excision, and who else played it?
Excision, and like Fred again, and like everybody at one time. Yeah. But you gotta trust the process and work at it, you know. Yeah.
Said really well. Yeah. And also, I think like that was interesting about don't focus on just playing like in your hometown. Yeah. Because that is a ceiling, you know what I mean? So if you look past that and like beyond and think of yourself as like a bigger artist, you almost kind of like bring that energy to yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And you'll start getting shows here and there and like out of state and stuff. That's kind of how it all starts.
And then you come back and
you come back and it's like way cooler.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
It definitely had some really, really small hometown shows that were not cool.
Right.
Any recent production epiphanies? That's a good question. Wait, I definitely do.
Okay, what's yours? Yeah, you're like, which one?
Yeah, which one? Mid-side EQing for me.
Mid-side EQing.
Even though that's like generally what I should have learned a long time ago. I just learned like I've been doing that same thing, just way harder in a way harder way.
Yeah.
than doing mid-side EQing like actually now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was something I did recently, and I've been talking to people about. We talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
It makes sense now to me. It's just still hard.
Yeah, mine's tiny and insignificant, but in Ableton, if you're like trying to automate something and like you're dragging the little dot and let's say you're trying to get it to like 100 and it's in the middle of 200 and 0 and you're dragging your little dot up and you'll be at like 199 and then you'll be at like,
oh wait, yeah, the
you know
automation?
What I'm saying? Barely. And I just found out that you can right click and just type your number in. I just found
automation
that out.
Ableton?
Yeah.
I never do that.
There you go.
On video, I just found that out.
That's awesome.
How can I improve my sound design? I feel like that's kind of vague, but at the same time, there's so many tutorials.
Yeah, there's a lot of tutorials. Like try to reference stuff. Try to practice by copying.
That's something I never did. I could imagine is super, super helpful. It's trying to reproduce your favorite song.
Yeah.
To your best ability.
It just gets you used to like what filters make what noises happen and, you know, all that kind of stuff, which is all so important. But that and just doing it a lot. Just doing it a lot, you know?
Yeah, I remember I would just obsess over YouTube tutorials like all day and just watch them all. I mean, like, granted, back then it was like only Massive and Silent and stuff, you know, but CRM was around. It had just like came out. But yeah, I just remember just watching like tutorials constantly.